is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to you with a quick video. I wanted to let you guys know I got some new merchandise available, not just t-shirt anymore. I got different type of t-shirt, different type of shirts and logos that you can purchase on my spread shirt, and also hoodies now. We have expanded and added more to the channel and more merchandise for the brand. Thanks for supporting. It will be in the description and the links will be in the comment section below. Thanks for helping me and supporting the movement. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm going to check out the video. What's good, YouTube? Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis coming to y'all with a quick video. Today we're going to talk about some Lakers, and they have been able to win a lot of games. LeBron James looked like he still has a lot left in the tank, which is crazy because he's getting older and he has shown really no signs of slowing down. And that's something that he has been able to do this whole entire season, especially on this streak that they're on right now. They was below 500 and now they're 15-9 and they're third in their division. Show you how hard the West is. There are several games above 500. They look like a lock for the playoffs. And I did have, as people know, I had the Lakers finishing in the top four for the NBA Western Conference playoffs. And I have also been on record before Stephen A. Smith saying that the Lakers can get to the Western Conference Finals unless they avoid Golden State. I made this prediction in the summertime before the season even started. And the main reason why I made this claim is not just because they had LeBron James. They won 35 games last year without LeBron. And the thing that's surprising the most was that there was a young team. They still was developing. They still didn't have that much talent. They still had a lot of untapped potential. And going into this season, I thought that they'd be 10 games better, which will give them 45 wins. But I actually gave them 47 to 51 wins, which they are on pace to do if they can continue to win and avoid a lot of losses. And the main reason why they've been able to win a lot of these games is because LeBron James has been able to go into I'm going to carry us to the promised land mode. He's going out, hitting jumpers, hitting threes, hitting fadeaways, getting to the paint, dunking on people. He's turning transition opportunities into baskets. And also the execution. I feel like Luke Walton has been a guy that's been underlooked. He gets them a lot of layups, a lot of dunks, and a lot of open looks, and it's because he draws up excellent plays. I know that everybody's going to give LeBron James the credit because he's putting up the numbers and he's doing the work, but you also have to watch a lot of their games closely and see that Luke Walton gives his team easy opportunities. They're not a great three-point shooting team. They never was a great three-point shooting team, and we all knew that was a weakness going into the season, that they couldn't really shoot threes. So one thing that they've been able to prove, and I said this about the Rondo team that I told you, when the Chicago Bulls had Dwayne Wade, Rondo, and Jimmy Butler, I told you guys that they was going to finish and make it to the playoffs, even though they have lack of three-point shooting, and they did, and it was up 2-0 against Boston in the playoffs with lack of shooting. It's just knowing your personnel and trying to get the best out of the roster that you can. They should have went with shooters because that fits LeBron better, but they're not crazy for not doing it, and they're proving that right now. They're one of the best teams offensively, to me, in the league. And points per game, they're ninth in the NBA with 113.1. They're 10th in rebounds, and they're not a great passing team. They're not a great defensive team, but they are a team that's tough to guard, and you're going to always have that because LeBron James is a mismatch. It's nobody that can really slow him down consistently, especially he's not going to play Andre Iguodala and Kawhi Leonard his whole time in the regular season. He's going to play against good teams, bad teams, good defenses, and bad defenses. And LeBron James is due for some bad games, and he had a couple this year, but he's human. But I think like that's the main thing that we didn't know. We thought Lonzo would take a huge step. He was a number 2 pick. You would think that Lonzo would come into the season wanting to prove that he's better than Rondo, wanting to go out there when Rondo has been gone and injured that he would go in there and take and show that he should be the starting point guard. This is his time. He fits better with LeBron. And Lonzo hasn't came and took that spot. It seems like Lonzo is going out there playing his game, but he's still showing that he's still a project. He's still years away from being Alonzo that a lot of people thought he would be. People kept hyping him up in summer league and in the regular season. And he had a decent season as a rookie. He wasn't as what we expected, but he is also having a worse year in his sophomore year, and that's the thing that a lot of people didn't expect. They expected Lonzo to have a breakout year. People have been advocating for Lonzo, saying he's this good player, he's transformative, he's going to change the culture of the Lakers, and he was able to bring a different mentality to the Lakers, but he hasn't played well enough to warrant transformative, and he hasn't been able to do that yet. Will he in the future? He's 21 years old. He actually just turned 21 on October 27th. He is 6'6", 190. He does have the passing touch. He does play well with his teammates, get them involved, gets their confidence high, but he's not the main reason why they're winning. And we knew that this would be LeBron's team, and it seems like Lonzo has regressed, and Lonzo hasn't really improved much since his rookie year. And much of the reason I can give him a pass because he did get injured in the summer, so he couldn't really rehab and work on his game, which stunted his growth a little bit. But at the same time, Lonzo had to get somewhat better, and he hasn't. And I'm just going to go with his numbers for people that care. Lonzo was averaging 8 points a game in 27 minutes, 39 from the field, 33 from 3, 55 from the free throw line. He's still giving you 5 rebounds and 4.6 assists and 1 steal. He's a solid defender, but he hasn't been the elite defender. He hasn't been a improved shooter, and he really hasn't developed the way that a lot of people thought he would coming out of college at UCLA. And another person is Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram was a number 2 pick, and this is year 3. He had a breakout year last year, playing 59 games, giving the Lakers 39 from 3, 68 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Honestly and truthfully, that was a significant upgrade and improvement from his rookie season, especially in terms of efficiency and playmaking. And he was able to impact the game defensively sometimes too. Plus, he showed a significant growth, unlike Lonzo in his sophomore year. But this year, he played 20 games and started 20 games, but he regressed. He's still giving you decent efficiency numbers from the field, but he's shooting worse from 3. He's shooting about the same from the free throw line. He's still giving you a lot of rebounds for the minutes he gets. He could give you more, honestly, because he's only getting 4. That's not really a lot for a small forward. And he's still giving you 2.2 assists, and he's still being able to create his own shot. They put him in the post to get fadeaways. They run him off screens to get good looks, coming downhill to get some pull-up jumpers. And if you don't give him the pull-up jumper, he gets to the paint and get layups and dunks, or you just kick it out and reset the offense. Other than that, Brandon Ingram does not look like the second star. He does not look like a franchise player. And the main reason why is because a lot of people, including myself, feel like Brandon Ingram will be a star, will be a superstar, will be one of the best players in the league. And he has regressed and has not looked well. And the biggest reason why I'm bringing up these 2 players is because they're number 2 picks. I can see if the Lakers picked them with the 10th pick. I can see if the Lakers picked them with the 15th pick. They picked them at number 2. So they wanted Lonzo and Brandon Ingram to be big parts of their offense, big parts of their future. They wanted them to be superstars because you're not drafting those guys that high if you don't feel like they have potential to be something big, especially at the number 2 pick. Like I said, it'd be different if they got drafted later in the draft, but the fact that they drafted them so early and so high let you know that they feel like they were transformative players, and they haven't lived up to that. And usually LeBron helps your efficiency. Usually LeBron makes your job a lot easier. Usually LeBron makes players around him better. And I don't feel like Lonzo or Ingram and other players on this team has gotten better with LeBron taking a lot of pressure off of them, with LeBron giving them easier and more simple opportunities. And even like I said, Luke Walton has been doing an excellent job coaching offensively, getting his players in good spots, getting them the ball where they like it, and also finding ways to keep guys open and keep their confidence going by getting easy shots. And like I said, they are one of the best scoring teams in the NBA without 3-point shooting, really. And that shows you how great of a coach Luke Walton has been. He's been underrated because LeBron been saving him in the fourth quarter. And I will give that credit to LeBron because he has hit tough shots. He has made a lot of fourth quarter explosions just like yesterday, but it's still the spacing of the floor. It's still giving LeBron opportunities to get to spots that he like, is willing to trust LeBron in these moments and wanting him to be in those moments. But people also forget a lot of these games, LeBron didn't play the whole fourth quarter. They still was able to maintain leads. They still was able to close out a lot of games without LeBron. And LeBron was playing his lowest minutes of his career, which means they're not using LeBron as much as people would think, especially coming off the year last year where he played the whole season, had a career high in certain numbers like the assists and rebounds, and he was dominating the ball, scoring. He hasn't done that as much this year. He has had a lot of flashes and a lot of dominant games, and he has carried them the last couple weeks offensively. But before then, Lonzo and them, he was closing games with other people besides LeBron, showing that Luke Walton doesn't live and die by LeBron. And like I said, you have to give Luke Walton credit for a young team that doesn't have a star or a franchise player to win 35 games in the Western Conference. That's very good, especially because people didn't even have the Lakers winning that many games last year. And the addition of LeBron and some veterans has helped them, but you have to give credit to Magic and Pelinka for understanding what they wanted to do with the roster, finding ways to improve the roster, knowing who to put on this roster. And LeBron James has been the biggest thing, being able to get LeBron. But LeBron knew how this roster was coming in, and LeBron already knew who Luke Walton was as a coach and what he brings to the table as a coach. Luke Walton was able to contribute for a championship on the Lakers. He was able to help the Golden State Warriors win the championship when he was the assistant coach, and he coached them very well when Steve Kerr was out. So you have to put a little bit more respect on Luke Walton's name because he is a good coach. Is he a championship coach? Is he a great coach? Is he a tactician? I'm not going to go that far, but then again, you still have to have talent to win. You still have to have stars to win, and he didn't have stars and talents the last couple of years, and they still was able to be decent, and even when he did, they won games. And one thing I say right now is, with the talent that they have with LeBron, I wouldn't be surprised if they got to the Western Conference Finals, but they're going to need Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and other players to step up offensively to help LeBron out. Because if LeBron is off, it's so tough for this team to consistently win, especially when you're in the playoffs and you're going to get some of the best coaches and the best teams, and they're executing and they're going out there attacking your weaknesses and they're preparing for you. So I think it's going to be an advantage if they have another guy that can help LeBron give them 20 to 25 points a game guaranteed. They don't have that right now. And part of it is because of Lonzo, Ingram, and other players that really didn't develop and really didn't take their game to the next level and hasn't been elevated by LeBron. And somebody's going to have to pick it up. I think Brandon Ingram has been the more disappointing player because we expected him to be that next star. We expected him to be a superstar. We expected him to live up to that number 2 pick. And I am one of the people that said that and felt the same way. And he hasn't evolved and added much to his game since last year. And to me, he has took a step back. And I thought that he would be more impressive, and I thought that he would take this opportunity to really show that he is the second best player on his team. And right now, he hasn't been able to do it, and he hasn't done it. And I have to keep it real because I thought he would, but he hasn't. And now I'm starting to see it. Do you think that Brandon Ingram has been more disappointed than Lonzo? Do you think that Lonzo been more disappointed than Ingram? Do you feel like they both should have been better? Both should be better. And you disappointed that they both have been struggling and hasn't been able to find their way in this new LeBron James Lakers team? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis. I'm gone. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description in the comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for liking on Facebook. Thanks for following on Facebook. And also thanks for checking out my spread shirt. There you can find t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, water bottles, pillowcases, even cell phone cases and other accessories, including other brands of clothes like sweaters. I have everything available. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for buying merchandise. Thanks for supporting the movement. I enjoy making these videos. You guys enjoy watching. That's why I continue to go. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, I'm gone. And let me know, is Lonzo, Ingram, or who you think is the most disappointing player so far on this Lakers team in the comment section below.